Oh, hello everybody. This is Ariel Grace. Yes. Hey, the volume's up now. So, hi, this is Ariel Grace from A Gang of Girls Radio. And as you know, A Gang of Girls Radio is on hiatus right now. Kind of like taking a little rest. But a lot of you have asked me to come on around this time and talk about clearing handy tips and tricks and things like that. So we're working on the iPad right now, and we're going to see how long the battery lasts. Anyway, okay, so a lot of you asked me about handy tips and tricks, paranormal handy tips and tricks, spiritual handy tips and tricks. And so tonight, because we had such a wild and crazy Mercury in retrograde, and there are other planets right now that have gone into retrograde, it's a time where we are letting go of the old stuff so we can make room for new stuff. Okay, so we're letting go of, our goo and cooties, and we're trying to make room for all that good stuff that we're trying to manifest. And a lot of you have asked me, well, if I let go of this way of being, are my friends going to still be with me? Will they still hang out with me? What's going to happen? And sometimes our friends do stay with us, because as we learn and as we grow and as we expand, our friends move up. Okay? They move up with us. Some friends don't, and it just depends on what they decided to learn in this lifetime, or where they're at in their life, So it doesn't mean that you totally let go of them and that you never see them again, because you'll see them as things like mesh out and what you can do instead is just bless them for being near a friend, for taking you to the place that you're at right now and helping you make the decisions that you've made to move up, to move forward, to learn more, to expand. And so a lot of you that are people that have accountability sessions with me, and the accountability sessions are those sessions that people are learning. They're focused on a goal, okay? And they've worked with me in the past, and they're working with me now. And they have specific days that they sit with me and we talk about what they're going through. Okay, so one of the cool things that you can do on your own by yourself is focus on the person, place, or thing or event that you want to release in your life. And you can do that. Just take a breath and focus on the event, the person, place, or thing. And you can say, I love you, I bless you, I forgive you, I thank you, and I release you. And I forgive you is about you too, forgiving yourself. So I release you. That means you're releasing the energy that surrounds the person, place, thing, or event. So you're releasing that energy so that you don't have that discomfort anymore. And as you release that energy, you start to feel better, lighter and brighter. And whoever was connected to that person, place, thing, or event also receives that energy and that release too. So not only are you helping yourself, but you're helping others as well. So that's a good way of helping yourself lighten that load, push that energy out. You may have to do it several times, and that's okay. Do it. Do it as many times as you need to. If that helps you, because once you get to a place of okay, I need to release that, you're at a place of like non-judgment. You're at a place of like being discerning, and you're at a place of like being okay with who you are. All right. So there's always stuff that we need to release and let go of. And it's okay. You have to be okay with it in order to really start pushing that release. Okay. So that's a handy tip that can help you with release, relief, and be able to take that breath, and also making room on the astral plane, making room in your energetic field for more of what you intended for before you came onto the planet. Okay, so that's a good way of doing it, and it's a good way if you're considering soul retrieval. It's also a good way to prep yourself for the soul retrieval. Okay, because we go back with soul retrieval. A lot of people are kind of, they're like, what the heck? But with soul retrieval, what we're doing is we're actually taking you back to the place where that traumatic event happened. We're taking you back to the place where it started, so that you can correct it, whatever it is that you're working on correcting. So say you're working on correcting a poverty issue, and that you took some vows of poverty, and you said them, you meant them, and you meant them for eternal. That's not good. So what we do is we go back to that place where you truly, sincerely meant that vow, and we go back and we change up the words a little bit so that you are not carrying that eternal vow of poverty with you. And a lot of you are concerned about poverty right now. So it's something to think about. Sometimes it takes one session, sometimes it takes more than one session in order to clear out the issue, but it does. And that's called maintenance, to maintain yourself. So when you're working on your own clearing, if you don't maintain yourself, if you don't hold yourself accountable for your clearing, for feeling better in that, then things go to the side and you don't get that clearing done. So something for you to think about. Okay. Hey Amy, hi, I miss you, I love you. So that's what I talk about a lot, is maintenance. Maintaining your energetic field, maintaining how you keep up with yourself and stay clear, and being accountable for your clearing, for your healing. Don't let anyone else tell you that you have to do anything, because you don't have to. You do it how you feel is the best way. And for me, maintaining my energy field, keeping it clear, is like the best way I can be, so that I can do good work for you. So think about those things. For those of you that are interested in clearing your chakras and stuff, you can go to my website, arielgrace.net, and click on the meditation page. And if you scroll down, you'll see the chakra meditation. Chakra meditation is good once every 10 days or so. Just clear them up, clean them up. There's a little bit of soul retrieval at the end. Some of you are like, well, at the end, we do that soul retrieval when we go home. I don't know where I am. And that's okay too. Sometimes we have to decide where our home is. Where's your home? Yeah. So a lot of times I let people know that your home is where your heart is. So wherever your heart is, your home. And that's how it works. Yeah. Okay. So there have been some questions about the accountability thing and being accountable, and making sure that your energy field is clear. That chakra meditation can assist you with your accountability. It can help you get clear. It'll help you clear your chakras, your energy field, and it will take you on that trip to do a little soul retrieval, and you get to go home or figure out where it is. Ha! So there's that. Now, some of you have asked me about house blessings. Well, you know, there's different ways of doing house blessings. There's different ways of clearing your house. I've written a lot about them on the Clarity 101 blog. You can check that out also at arielgrace.net. Just click on the Clarity 101 blog and scroll through the blogs. There's lots of them. One of the things that I do to clear the house is I have bells. And a lot of people are like, bells? What are you talking about? Hold on. It's like a strand of bells. They're jingle bells. Hi, Amy. And I got Amy and Amy. I love these two ladies. They're so awesome. Okay, so jingle bells. These things. Yeah, you know, you get them at, I think I got these at like Walmart or Hobby Lobby or something. And then this is just leather string. And what I do is I go through once a month and ring them in the corners of the rooms. And the reason why I do this is to break up residual energy, break it up, move it out, so that the energy starts flowing and stuff again. The other thing I do too is I put salt in the doorsteps. You know, the old wives' tale, salt in the doorsteps. Salt in the doorsteps helps keep out negativity, because that's what salt does. It clears negativity. It cleans up things. So when you put it in the door sill, like your intention for putting it in the door sill when you do it is to keep out that which does not serve the house. Okay? And you'll notice that some people won't be able to come into your house. That's cool, huh? So, and it does work. You don't have to put like a really thick line of it. You just put a little bit, just a little line, and it'll work for you, okay? And it keeps out those people that have bad intentions, you know, or it clears them as they come in. So that's another way of keeping the house clear. The other thing that you can do is find a spray that resonates with you, or a mist, okay? So you can go to naturallybydarla.com and you can check out, I know you don't believe in saging, but I found it effective. It is, you know, it is effective, but here's the thing with saging, is that it's very pungent. And when you sage a place that could be haunted, it can actually make it worse. So the reason why it can make it worse is because you don't know what's in the house. And if it is like a poltergeist, or if it is just a cranky butthead spirit, it could make it even more crankier and butthead like. And you'll get more activity. So wherever you're saging, if you're saging in your own house and you notice that you don't have that kind of activity, rock on. If you go in somebody else's house, you know, check it out first, see what it feels like, see if there's anything in there, and then if you feel okay to sage, go ahead and sage, because spirits don't like smoke. Yeah. But if we call you, you'll know. Yes, this is true. So, but just making sure that wherever you're saging, make sure that it is, you know, a good space and place to sage in, okay? I found that lemongrass oil in water, like at naturallybydarla.com, she has this sunshine spray. It has lemongrass in it. Lemongrass is really good too because it raises the resonance of a residence. So, and lemongrass will do that in all the rooms. It will clear the rooms and it will also raise the resonance. So you want to make sure that your home, you know, whether you're living in it or not, you're using that lemongrass or even lavender oil. That's good too. So that will assist. Rose oil is the best because the smell of roses is the smell of love. It's the smell of unconditional love, and it will break up anything and heal all things. So that's why we give roses on Valentine's Day, because the smell of roses is the smell of love. Huh? Isn't that wonderful? And if you have little children that are spooked and stuff like that in your house, there is a real monster spray. Darla has created it, and you can check that out at naturallybydarla.com. And if you go to any of the web pages, too, of my web pages, you'll see postings and stuff for it. It has in it rose oil, lavender oil, frankincense and myrrh, salt, kosher salt, and spring water. I think that's all. And what it does to you is the monster spray assists your child. Your child can actually use it, can actually spray it themselves, and it helps empower them as well. Okay. So I remember once in coursework, you and Dada led us through actually visualizing rolling down metal like shades around our houses so no uninvited entities could come through. Yes. So yeah, we did. And you can use the metal shades, or you can go in all of your rooms, look at the windows and visualize waterfalls in the windows as well. And you can visualize a waterfall in the doorway as well. And make it a nice, flowing, soft waterfall so that you can get through your doorway. Because we tried it out, and when you make that waterfall gush, people can't get in. So you want to make sure that whatever you're putting up, people with good intention can still get in your house. So you can also invoke the Archangel Michael and the Archea Faith to come guide, guard, and protect your home and keep it safe and out of harm's way. And you'll feel that energetic shift once the angels land and create a wall around your house. So that's a great way to protect it. So what you do for the angel thing is I invite and I invoke Archangel Michael and Archea Faith to come guide, guard, and protect my home. And when you do that, you'll feel it shift. That's all you have to say. And then afterwards, say thank you. And that's it. You'll feel the house shift, and you'll feel your house also like lighter and brighter. And you may even, like going outside, you might even see the like shimmers of the archangels. And so when you do, just say thank you. Because when you say thank you, you're connecting with them and you're making that connection stronger. So that is a good thing, right? Right. Hey. Okay, so I know you're interested in houses there, Miss Amy. But those are all good things to do for houses, and even for sale, like if you're selling houses too, is to create a dome structure, making sure that when the dome is built, when you build the dome structure, make it really sparkly and make it shine. People will be attracted to it as well. And so that's a good way for people to see houses that are for sale that resonate with them. Now, it's Archangel Michael and Archea Faith. Archangel Michael and Archea Faith. Okay, so the Archangel Michael and the Archea Faith, they are the divine complements. So they're divine complements. So each archangel has an archea, most of them, right? So Archangel Michael, Archea Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archea Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archea Joy, Archangel Uriel, Archea Grace. And I wrote a book. It's called Angels. And all that good stuff is in there. There's all these stories about the angels and how to invite and invoke them. So, and it's good to work with, Archea Faith. There you go. Archaei, or EAI, and you can look it up. Look it up on my blog, Amy. You'll see there's Archangel Michael and Archaea Faith blogs. Got it. Yeah. So, and with that, with that being said, you can invoke them in and it will assist with protecting your house. Wherever you are, you can invoke them to protect your car, whatever, yourself, and it's okay. I remember one time I was on the bus in LA. I was young and I was going home, and some goons got on and they were going around bullying everybody. And this is the first time I became aware of my guardian angel. These guys got on the bus and they were just being jerks. And I heard to the side, I heard Archaea Faith. She said, "Sit down." And like the bus got quiet and everybody, those guys sat down. And suddenly my guardian angel, I felt my guardian angel, I actually felt this. I felt wings come around and cocoon me to keep me safe. And like the next stop, those guys got off the bus. So it was, yeah, use them every time you get in the car, anywhere. And I think there's an Archangel Michael statue in the Chicagoland area. It's a really big one. I can't remember where it is though. So I think it's near, it might be near Morton, the Morton Arboretum. Yeah, I think. Not sure. But look it up. You can see it's a big statue up there. Pretty cool. Yes. So the other thing that the Archangel Michael can do for you and the Archaea Faith is assist with cutting cords. Energetic cords that are leading in and out of you that are no longer serving you. Because every day we go out, no matter where we go, we still pick up, people cord into us, we cord into them. It happens. So one of the good things that you can do, and I do this while I'm taking a shower, is I invite and invoke Archangel Michael to cut and cauterize all cords leading in and out of me that no longer serve me. I invite and I invoke Archaea Faith to fill me with divine light to heal all of my hurts and wounds. Thank you. And so that's a good way of clearing the energy field, cutting those cords that are no longer serving you so that you're more able to move easily and freely, and it just cuts out stuff out of your energy field to make room for more of what you want. And so that's another good thing to do too, to assist you, especially if you're very busy and you're meeting with people, you're meeting and greeting and you're social and all that good stuff. You want to make sure you keep your energy field clear so that you don't feel loaded or heavy. Okay? That's a good way of doing it, and I've put that up a lot, and I'll put it up again. But those are good ways of keeping your energy field clear and also keeping your home clear too. Because it's really important that our home is our sanctuary. Our home is our place of rest. Our home is blessed. It's a place where we can go to and be in joy and love and enjoy our families. So it's really important to keep our homes at that place or at that level of resonance, so when we walk in, we feel good and we feel safe. Yeah? Yeah. Speaking of cars, my problem has had problems with vandalism in his car. Huh. Hey, Theo. Hi. So, you're having problems with your hubcaps? Amy, let's see, hubcap, scratches, what random location? How do we clear? Ah, clearing the cars. Well, that's the same thing. Invoke the Archangel Michael, and also, go out too. You can do this. Put your hands, and I do this on cars that I've driven before, is I go to the hood of the car, I place my hands on the hood of the car, and I ask for God's blessings on the car, and also for protection wherever I go. Okay? So it is also, and if you're talking about your son, it could be that your son has chaotic energy around him too, and it draws it to him. It draws more chaotic energy to him. So you may want to look at your son's energetic field and see what's there that isn't serving him. And if he's open to it, have somebody clear him. Have him do a Reiki session, or have him cut cords, or do something with him, because I feel like it's not the car, it's him. Yeah. And it may not be like his attitude or whatever, but it just may be what's in his energy field. Because some people are just like the nicest people, and then they still have all this chaotic crap that happens around them, and it's because they need to clear their energy field. They need to get that cleared off of them so that they don't draw that to them. I hope that makes sense. So, and that's why I always talk about maintenance and accountability, is to maintain your energetic field and be accountable for it, so that you are always clear. Okay. Yeah. So have your son checked, because I think he's young too. So young people often do have that crazy chaotic energy around them just because they're young. And that's it. That's the only reason why they would have that. So, check him out too. Put some salt under his bed. And maybe even like some salt, like on the windowsills, something like that. But salt under his bed too may help him out, clear out his energy field while he's sleeping. Selenite is a good thing too to use for clearing. So if you have some selenite, put it in his room, like on his bedside table, something like that. Selenite, amethyst, quartz, smoky quartz. I feel like you have all of those things. So just put a little bowl, bedside table, throw that stuff in, and see if that can help clear his energy field while he's sleeping. Because it's a good way of doing it while you're sleeping. It's always good. That way, when you get up in the morning, you're feeling good. Okay? Okay. So, make sure that, when you're around people that are like snarky and stuff like that, not to take them personally. I know it's hard, and sometimes I often roll my eyeballs a lot. Sometimes I roll my eyeballs like so much that I feel like they're going to roll out of my head. But selenite will work. Yes. So set it next to his bedside table. It'll clear and cut. Okay? Yeah. So, and yeah, remembering not to take people personally is a good thing too, because when you take people personally, it can lower your resonance. Instead, just remember that's where they're at, and oftentimes it is a reflection of how they are feeling, not necessarily a reflection of you. So, no judgment, like, oh, and just let them go. Let them run around, do their thing, because a lot of times, yeah, I know. I know. Amy's so snarky. Mm-hmm. Yes. But remember that. Don't take people personally, and just allow yourself to be you. Don't worry about what other people think, because that's theirs. You do you. You first. Yeah. Okay, so do you have any questions? I know Theo probably will if he's paying attention. No questions? Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this little FaceTime session. So remember to keep your hearts open and aligned with the energy of love. Just connect to them and let that energy flow and glow the whole week, all the time, every moment. Okay? Thank you. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.